Hello everybody, this is Mr. Feld and I'm going to be going over these grammar worksheet for week 17. So, getting started with Monday. Number 1, underline all of the common nouns, circle all of the proper nouns. Label all nouns as either a person, place, or thing. Alright, well in this sentence we have check is a thing. And then we have Edison Energy Company. We're going to circle that because it's a proper noun. It's the name of the company. That is a thing. And last we have bill, and that is also a thing. Next we have number 2. Rewrite the sentence below, replace the underlined word with the correct pronoun. She didn't believe Laura and Jessica. That is going to be she didn't believe them. Okay, so the pronoun them is Laura and Jessica. For number 3, you can put any verb that you want in the sentence. Every year she does the fireworks. So I'm going to put every year she launches the fireworks from her backyard. You can put any verb you want there. Number 4, circle the adjectives in the sentence. Draw an arrow from each adjective to the noun it describes. Okay, well, sleepy describes baby. Soft describes blanket, and afternoon describes nap. Number 5, circle the adverbs in the sentence. Draw an arrow from the adverbs to the verbs they modify. Okay, we gently and carefully place the tall cake onto the table. Well, we have gently as an adverb, and that describes how you placed the tall cake onto the table. And also we have carefully, also modifies placed. So how did we place the tall cake? We gently and carefully placed the tall cake. Okay? Moving on, we are on Tuesday. Number 1, identify if the nouns are regular or irregular, then rewrite them in the plural form. Half, well that goes to halves, and that is an irregular. We had to change the spelling there. We'll put it a B. The next one, hero. That simply goes to heroes. All we do is add an ES. There's no stem change. That is a regular noun. Number 2, complete the sentence and explain what you think the underlined abstract noun means. My greatest joy. Okay, so here we're just going to complete the sentence. I'm going to put my greatest joy is playing basketball. Okay, and then we are told to joy means what? Joy means a feeling of great happiness. Okay, so my greatest joy is playing basketball. That means playing basketball gives me a feeling of great happiness. Number 3, identify if the verbs are regular or irregular, then rewrite them in the past tense form. Sting, well that goes to stung. Okay, the bee stung me. And because we had to change the spelling there, that is an irregular verb. Next one, eat. Eat goes to ate. Okay, and that is another spelling change. It is irregular. Number 4, choose the correct verb tense for the sentence. Label the correct verb tense as either past, present, or future. The baby blank up over an hour ago. Alright, well because of this ending of the sentence, over an hour ago, so the baby did something over an hour ago, that implies that is in the past tense, so that is woke. The baby woke up over an hour ago. Alright, last one here for number 5. Choose the verb that agrees with the subject of the sentence. Before I wash my hands. Before I eat, I wash my hands. Okay, so the subject here is I, so these have to be singular, so it is going to be before I eat, I wash my hands. Before I eat, I wash my hands. Alright, so we've moved on to Wednesday. Number 1, circle the correct adjective. Identify if the adjective is comparative or superlative. Lake Tahoe was the bluer lake that I had ever seen. Okay, well, we are not comparing Lake Tahoe to just one other lake. We are comparing it to all lakes that you have ever seen, so that is going to be superlative. And the correct one here is Lake Tahoe. Lake Tahoe was the bluest lake I had ever seen. Oh, that's actually a spelling mistake right there. There shouldn't be a Y there. It should just be ever. Anyways, Lake Tahoe was the bluest lake I had ever seen. Alright, so we're looking at number 2. Place commas and or quotation marks in the correct places. She nervously picked up the phone and said, "Hello, how can I help you?" Alright, well, so for this one, we are going to put a comma after said, okay? Because then we are differentiating. We are putting the beginning of the person speaking, and then we put a quotation marks here in front of hello, and then quotation marks after how can I help you. So she nervously picked up the phone and said, there's a comma, and then quotation marks, hello, can I help you? Alright, for number 3, use a coordinating conjunction to combine the two sentences. These are our fanboys, okay? So I think you can use whichever fanboy works here. I'm going to go with yet. So I'm going to go, Angie studied for over a month. And remember, before the fanboy, we need the comma. So Angie studied for over a month, yet she did not pass the test, period. Okay, so Angie studied for over a month, comma, yet she did not pass the test. You could have also used, I think, and here, and but. Yeah, Angie studied for over a month, but she did not pass the test. Angie studied for over a month, and she did not pass the test. So those ones would work. All right, number 4, rewrite the title with the correct capitalization. We're going to capitalize what? Capitalize do. Capitalize you. Capitalize do again. We are not going to capitalize with. That is a preposition. We do not capitalize a is also a preposition. We are going to capitalize till. That's a noun. And we are going to capitalize like and capitalize this question mark. So everything is capitalized except for with a. All right, last one here on the page. Rewrite the phrase using the possessive form, the homework of the class. This is going to be the class, apostrophe S, homework. All right, we're moved on to Thursday, number 1. Use the subordinating conjunction to combine the two sentences. Label the independent and dependent clauses of your sentence. Sean followed the recipe carefully. The pie would be perfect. And our subordinating conjunction in the parentheses over here is so that. So the way we do this, it's going to be Sean followed the recipe carefully. So that the pie would be perfect. Now it says to label our independent and dependent clauses. So in this sentence, the independent clause is going to be Sean followed the recipe carefully, because that could be a sentence on its own. So that is going to be independent. All right, and the dependent clause is the so that the pie would be perfect. All right, moving on here to number 2. Identify if the sentence is simple, compound, or complex. All right, well, what gives this away is this coordinating conjunction right here, yet. So Amber hates being cold, yet she dreams of living in Alaska. This is a compound sentence. All right, number 3. Use descriptive language to rewrite the sentence. A girl sang a song. Okay, well, I'm going to put, Alright, I'm gonna go with a talented girl. Okay, so I used the description of talented to describe that girl. And I'm gonna go with sang a beautiful song. Yep, a talented girl sang a beautiful song. Okay, you could use any kind of descriptive language, but I went with a talented girl sang a beautiful song. Moving along, number 4, find a word with a prefix or suffix that matches the definition in parentheses. So the sentence is, Agnes tripped because the sidewalk was blank. In parentheses, we see that it is not even. The word not here, we are going to use the prefix un. So the word is going to be uneven. Agnes tripped because the sidewalk was uneven. Alright, the last problem, number 5 on Thursday. Identify which underlined phrase or word is literal and which is non-literal. We watched the baby take steps across the floor for the first time. That is going to be literal because that is actually what the baby was doing. They were taking actual legit steps. And the second one, you must take steps to keep yourself healthy during the flu season. That is non-literal, okay? You do not actually have to take steps to keep yourself healthy. Take steps is a figure of speech. It is non-literal. Alright, thank you for bearing with me for the last 11 minutes and 26 seconds. If you have any questions, ask me as Mr. Sexton. Okay, see you in the next video. Bye.